it's time for us to dig in on another Fade or Follow.
Will you fade or will you follow?
Whose car are we going to take?
On BetMGM tonight.
All right, we got another 4-pack of college football games ahead of college football week, number 4. And we got some big name programs, and we got some monster spreads in a couple of these. But let's go ahead and dig in. I'm going to give you the spread. I'm going to give you the favorite. I'm going to give you the juice associated with said favorite. The numbers nerd will come out, give you a little background information. And then I'm just simply going to ask, Ryan, are you going to fade or are you going to follow the favorite? So let's dive in with a Big Ten battle. Still weird saying this. So with USC laying 18.5 against the Spartans of Michigan State at a -110 juice. Numbers Nerd says this. Football Power Index has SC at number 5 in the country. Michigan State at a not-so-nice 69 overall. The offensive efficiency, right now USC at number 12. Michigan State at number 26, rather surprisingly. Defensive efficiency, SC at number 10 in the country. They are nationally ranked now in the poll. And Michigan State at number 41 in defensive efficiency, according to PFF. With that background information, maybe offering support. What do you say? Fade or follow USC -18.5 at home against Michigan State?
Yeah, I'll follow USC. I bet USC at a better number, but I still like it at 18.5. Unfortunately, I think they win this game by 21 points. I say unfortunately because I really like this Michigan State team. I only need 2 more wins, and we cash the over on their win total. Perfect start to the year. Aiden Childs has looked pretty good, man. He threw 4 touchdown passes against Boston College, ran for a score, went 22 of 29 last week against Youngstown State, but that was Youngstown State, and they kind of played with their food. Meanwhile, USC looks really good. They haven't turned the football over all season long, and the reason I think they win this game by margin is right now Michigan State has a ton of injuries, man. Like, they are beat up. They're going to be missing their top running back, Mekhi Frazier. They're going to be missing their leading wide receiver from the last 2 years, Nick Marsh. They're questionable right now, but I don't expect them to play. So I'm going to roll with USC. I think USC is an 8-9 win team this year. They're for real, and that offense is damn good. I don't think Michigan State's going to be able to get many stops here.
All right, fight on with the Trojans and the big number there, laying the 18.5 against the Spartans of Michigan State. Let's move on to Baylor, laying 2.5 against Arizona State at a -110. Football Power Index has Baylor number 39 in the country, ASU at number 32. Offensive efficiency, according to PFF, Baylor at number 58, Arizona State at number 67. Defensive efficiency, that's where Baylor suffers at number 97 in the country. Arizona State, meanwhile, much higher, also number 67, so identical of where they rank in offensive efficiency. Again, with that information coursing through your brain, what are your thoughts? Baylor laying 2.5 in Waco against the visiting Sun Devils of Arizona State. Are you going to fade or follow?
I'm going to fade Baylor, actually, in this spot, man. I really wanted like a 3 or a 3.5 with Arizona State. Some people are surprised that Baylor's favored in this game because Arizona State last year goes to the college football playoff, but they lost some pieces, including Cam Scadaboo. A lot of people like Sam Leavitt. I'm kind of on the fence with Sam Leavitt as far as a pro prospect. The reason that I lean Arizona State, I'm going to give them the coaching edge. I really like Kenny Dillingham. You saw what he did last year, year 2 at Arizona State. He takes them to the college football playoff. And I'm not fully sold on Dave Aranda as a head coach. I do like Sawyer Robertson. I think he's a legit Heisman candidate if Baylor could finish with 8-9 wins. The problem, though, man, has been their defense. Like, I'm not going to overthink this. I'm just going to bet the over. Baylor this season only has 5 sacks the first 3 games of the season. They're tied right now for 86 out of 134 FBS schools. If you give Sam Leavitt time to find Jordan Tyson, one of the better receivers in the country, you could be in big trouble in this game. So I'm going to go with Arizona State plus 2.5, but I really like the over here.
All right, loving the over and ASU. I think that's a great call at ASU plus the 2.5. Let's go with the Apple Cup. Washington State The Huskies laying 19.5 on the road there in Pullman. Football Power Index has UW at number 29 in the country. Washington State at miserable number 114. Offense efficiency, Washington number 4 in the nation. The Cougs at number 109 in the country. Barf. Defensive efficiency. That's where the shortcoming comes in for Washington. Number 125 nationally, near the dregs of the keg in that category. Washington State, not much better at number 75. With all that information, what do you say? Washington minus 19.5 at Washington State. Fade or follow?
I'm going to follow Washington, man, right? It's a big spread, and it's a rivalry game. It's the Apple Cup, so I know they want me to take the points here with the dog, but I just can't do it. I expected this to be a down year for Washington State. You lose John Mateer, who right now is the Heisman favorite. That's who we bet at 25-1. Now he's 8-1. But more importantly, you lost Ben Arbuckle, who it looks like he might get the head coaching gig at UCLA. He's only called plays at Oklahoma for 3 weeks. He was the OC at Washington State, but he came over with Mateer, and that offense has really skipped a beat. Meanwhile, man, the Huskies could be a dark horse playoff team. I really like them. Their quarterback, Damon Williams, is a stud. Hasn't had to do a whole lot because they haven't played anybody yet, but he's got 2 touchdowns, no picks, 480 yards through the air. He's their second leading rusher with 132 yards. And Jonah Coleman has been awesome. 39 carries for 288 yards. He's averaging almost 8 yards per carry, and he's got 7 touchdowns in 2 games. I like the Huskies to roll here.
All right, got to lay the 19.5 with confidence. All right, stay out west in a Mountain West clash. The game I would 100% bet on if it were college basketball. I don't know if I won a wager on it, though, in college football. Boise laying 10 at Air Force at a minus 110 juice. Football Power Index has the Broncos number 61 in the country. Aim high at number 113. Offensive efficiency for Boise State. According to PFF at number 49. Air Force a surprising number 22. Defense efficiency, Boise at 71. Air Force, though, at number 112. Again, with all that advanced data, what are your thoughts? And we got a touchdown from Dalton Kincaid.
Damn it!
Buffalo answers. Yeah, he was plus 250 in the anytime TD market. Did not get the votes from our audience, and he finds the end zone. Again, we got a shootout brewing in Western New York, 7 and maybe 7, pending the extra point. I've been paying attention, and we'll get your answer on Boise and also Air Force. But on that drive, again, Josh Allen only had a couple of passes, 2 for 2 for 14 yards, and that touchdown. Actually, this hasn't updated. 3 for 3, 34. There it goes. And the touchdown. James Cook, a very odd hand. 3 carries, 30 yards, along a 16. Dalton Kincaid, 2 catches, 29 yards, and that touchdown. The extra point is up and good. And then James Cook also had a catch for 5 yards. 7-7, Buffalo, Miami. Ooh, baby, buckle up. This one could be an exciting one, to say the least. All right, so let me ask you the question. Boise State minus 10 in Colorado Springs taking on Air Force. Fade or follow?
I'm going to follow Boise State, man. I know they had that loss week 1 to South Florida. Turns out South Florida's a good football team, right? They beat the Gators outright as 17.5-point dogs. Did get blown out by Miami, but that was a bad spot. I think this is a good spot here for Boise State. They need to win out if they want to get back to the playoff. They could still reach the playoff and win the conference. I like their quarterback, Maddox Madsen. A little bit of a slow start to the season, only completing 56% of his passes. Hasn't turned the ball over yet. I think they're going to get the ground game going. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to replace Ashton Genty. Dylan Riley only has 13 carries for 143 yards, but he's averaging 11 yards per pop. He needs to get more touches. Gaines has 23 for 142. I want to see more Riley here, but I like Boise State to win this game by at least 2 touchdowns. So I will follow them, and I'll lay the points.